Welcome into the WTL 11 studios. I am Tyler Segerman. Talking a little soccer here, as I'm pleased to be joined by Perrysburg girls head coach Jorge Diaz. And Jorge, can you believe 3 weeks away from the start of the season?
We're excited about it. It came too fast, but at the same time, you know, we've been working hard over the summer and we're ready to go.
Absolutely. Let's talk about last year's team. You guys made it to the regional finals. You also won the NLL championship as well. How did that season kind of culminate? How does that help you going into this season?
Well, there's a lot of excitement coming into this year. We lost 2 key players, but we have like about 13 kids that were varsity last year, and we're excited about the players that are, you know, waiting on the wings as well. They have a chip on their bone. They want to go out there and win the whole thing, hopefully.
Yeah, and when we talk about high school soccer in this area, Perrysburg, especially the girls program, seems to be one of the standards that every year you guys are able to find success. What's the key to that? The
key to that is that from the very beginning, the girls that we have had in our program has participated in club soccer, whether it's Perrysburg Soccer Club initially, and then go to clubs like GTFC and Pacesetter, and then they have the good foundation to come up and, you know, most of my players that are on varsity are club players.
Yeah, and it seems like you guys continue to rebuild every single year. This year, even special because you guys only have, 3 seniors starting? You got a lot of young girls still on the team.
Indeed. You know, I think some of the kids that participate in the national championships on club from GTFC, 5 of them, you know, are in my team, and they're only going to be juniors. And they have been freshmen and sophomores in our program. And so they're, you know, definitely mature.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Let's talk about some of the impact players this season for you. Who are they, and what do you think they can contribute?
Leading scorers, Emma Ogdahl and Camille Francis, they both are all-state players, and I think that they're like the two-head monster. You know, it is very difficult for defenders to take care of just one player, you know, so we have 2. Our system is one that has 1 extra forward because we feel that we can possess the ball a little bit more, and with their ability, they're, you know, going to put a lot of goals.
Yeah, absolutely. Any new faces maybe coming up?
Well, not necessarily new faces yet. You know, I think that they're going to get into the program, but we have some freshmen. Our goalie, Tori Trzynski, she's definitely going to be the one that is going to step into a big role of starter. And, you know, Eliza Bird is another upcoming sophomore that she's going to do wonderful things in the front.
Yeah, absolutely.
Lauren McConaughey, she's part of the 08s, you know, that went nationals. I think she's going to be putting some goals.
Absolutely. And anytime I feel like we talk about Northwest Ohio soccer, it comes down to Perrysburg, Anthony Wayne, that rivalry. How does that kind of help fuel you guys and the program, knowing, you know, that's kind of the standard that you guys are trying to beat each other at?
Well, you know, for the longest time, you know, well, I've been coaching since 2009. You know, we were very good all the way to 2018. And then Anthony Wayne was tremendously good, representing Northwest Ohio at state level. And so we have a little rivalry that comes along with that. Plus, some of these players play together on club, and that's an extra level of rivalry. But wonderful things at Anthony Wayne. They always have great kids, great talent. And I think that right now, you know, we're up there just with them, and it's just a matter of opportunities.
I was going to say, that having a program that's just next door to you guys at kind of the same talent level as you guys, I'm sure that helps kind of embrace kind of the motivation that you guys are trying to meet, right?
Totally. I think the one thing that helps now, the new NLL, we have to play them twice before any tournaments or anything like that, and that always, you know, it motivates my players because they don't want to lose against Anthony Wayne.
Right. Well, I was going to say, speaking of the NLL, you guys are the defending champions of the Buckeye Division now. How does that kind of, I guess, help the mindset knowing that you guys are now the team to beat?
Well, you know, we like to be ahead, but at the same time, we know that we have to bring our best games every time, and that's the way that I address, you know, our season. You know, we don't want to lose a home game, and we want to beat Anthony Wayne at their place. You know, that's the tough NLL opponent, as well as Northview. Northview, they have, you know, younger kids that are starting to become what they used to be a long time ago. And I think those are the main three schools in the NLL, at least on my Buckeye Division, that we always compete and have fun. But Anthony Wayne continues to be our main competitor.
It's always fun to watch, that is for sure. Now, one of the biggest storylines, obviously, going into this specific high school soccer season is the expansion. You know, no longer is there 3 divisions, there's now 7. What are your thoughts on more divisions now in high school soccer?
I personally don't like it, but at the same time, we have to go with what the state provides. We are with Whitmer and Findlay are the only D1 schools in the area because of how many kids go to Perrysburg, how many kids they go to Whitmer. The bad thing is that in the district level, we won't compete against Anthony Wayne, St. Ursula. St. Ursula is going to be a tremendous team this year. They have a lot of returners, so I think that's going to be a team to beat on Division II level. And also Notre Dame, you know, they're also going to go to Division II. So losing those at tournament time, it changes a little bit the dynamics, you know, but at the same time, we have a very good season plan where we're going to play some of the teams from Columbus and Cleveland so that we are ready to go for district levels and make a good run in the tournament.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the goal is obviously to make it to state, and you have done a great job every year of scheduling stiff competition. You want to talk about some of the opponents upcoming this year for you guys?
Sure. From the standpoint of we have to play Strongsville again. You know, we lost and got knocked out, but at the same time, it's always a great matchup in preparation for down the road. We also play Walsh, which they were the state champions. Upper Arlington from Columbus, they're also top 16 in the state. We also get some of the local Ottawa Glandorf. They always have a great program. We play them, and then local teams like Clay, St. Ursula, and Notre Dame are also in our schedule and non-conference. So we have a very dynamic combination of teams, Magnificat, from Cleveland. So I think that we'll be prepared for the time comes.
Absolutely, and obviously that preparation is hopefully going to lead toward postseason success and hopefully a trip to Columbus. We talked about this, before we got into the studio, but you feel like this year you guys are trying to finish unfinished business. Why is that?
Well, the fact that we had a very good team and felt that we could go all the way to Columbus. We had not necessarily a great game against Strongsville, but we couldn't score, and I think that kind of stick into the minds of my kids and ourselves, and that's how we're going to go approach, that we were able to compete against the best teams and just one goal away from getting to the next level. And I think it's very similar to some of the teams that I had in the past, the 2012 that we won all the way, the 2017 team that we went all the way. So the makeup of this team and the leadership that we have, I think is going to be beneficial for us to make a big run.
Absolutely. I look forward to it. It's going to be a fun season in high school girls soccer here in Northwest Ohio for sure. Real quick, season opener, home opener, who?
We have a beautiful Friday night, and this is the first time ever, that the girls go after the boys. So we're like the feature match against Notre Dame. August 16 is going to be a Friday night soccer, Friday night football.
There you
go. And hopefully a lot of people come and watch us play. And a beautiful thing is also that we're celebrating the 2012 team induction into the Hall of Fame that same night. So my girls from back there, some of them mothers and engineers, and they're going to be coming here and celebrate their time.
Awesome. Well, there you go. Steinecker Stadium, August 16th, a doubleheader to kick off the season here in Northwest Ohio, specifically Perrysburg. Well, appreciate the time, Jorge, and good luck this season.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you, man.